Damian reminds me a little bit of Quentin when Quentin first got here. The light bulb hasn't come on yet, but it will. And when he does, he's going to take off. Same thing with Quentin. Quentin struggled. Jared struggled. But you can tell in practice that it's starting to come together for Damian. So we'll just keep trying to help him and get him comfortable and confident and let him go. LJ is just a joy to coach. And again, I give a lot of credit to Coach Drew and his staff over at Baylor. He comes from a winning culture. He's done that staff, and LJ's done something that, we aspire to do, but we've never done it. So LJ came in here with a great mentality, but he also came in here with a mindset that he wanted to learn, he wanted to get better, and he has. I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed coaching him. Now, sometimes, practice every single day. I think we've had 53 or 54 practices. I tend to be a little demanding on our best players and guys in leadership positions. I think there's a responsibility that you have to have in those positions. But I think it's, when you leave athletics and you go out in life, and none of them are going to make enough money where they don't have to work. They're going to have to work at some point in their life, and there's always life lessons that you have to learn, that you have to carry over. I can't tell you how much I thank my mother and father for teaching me the value of being on time, being a hard worker, being a good teammate, which means being a good fellow worker to the people around you. All those things are things that you learn and being able to use in your life. It's like winning and losing. You learn to lose. We're going to lose games this year, multiple games probably, and you have to learn how to react to losing, just like you have to learn to react to winning. Everything that happens to a young man in our program, I want him to be able to learn from it. That's something our staff takes pride in. Houston's been a power in football and basketball over the years, up and down like all schools. But I'm proud of our tradition here. I'm proud of what Coach David Williams did in golf. I'm proud of Coach Yeoman in football. I'm proud of Coach Lewis in basketball. I'm proud of Coach Tellez in track and field, and Carl and Leroy. We got so much to be proud of here with our athletic department. And, with what we're doing now in basketball, we're not breaking new ground. We're just doing what other people have done before us. And but we're proud of what we're doing, but we're also proud to be part of a great athletic department. I saw the hit. It probably should have went to the monitor, but sometimes the score dictates the action. Kid popped him really good, but typical Ryan, he didn't react. I've had kids we'd had to pull the paddy wagon down the ramp to load them up into a stretcher and put them in the back of it if they get hit like that. Whereas a kid like Ryan didn't even know it. And he didn't know how to react to that blood on him because he wanted to play. I think Ryan knew if he said something about the blood that, there's a game rule that if you're bleeding, you have to come out and then go back in. And there's only, a couple of minutes maybe. Ryan wanted to, and he's so respectful, he didn't want to put the blood on his jersey. I love that kid. I just love that kid.